Hey guys, welcome to episode 22. We are so excited, just like every other episode, to bring you this small business here in Greeneville. It is one of the different ones that we have done, but it's a lot of good information, and it's a really good business to have here locally.
Will Sports is the name of it, located at 422 East Bernard Avenue, Suite 2. Of course, if you don't need to know the suite, because if you drive down through and see it, you'll see it's a bicycle shop, because there's bicycle stuff everywhere. Bicycles, bicycle parts, disc golf parts, repair shop for bicycles, and just skateboards. I think about buying a skateboard, yeah. So it's a great place.
I'm a little bit too old for skateboards, but I think you need one.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoy this.
Hello, everyone. Barry Carter here with Century 21 Legacy, and as always, with my tag team partner, Jana Riddle from Ross Mortgage. And today we're at Will Sports, located at 422 East Bernard Avenue, Suite number 2. Right?
Yep.
Okay, good. I can read off the sign here backward. We're with Chris Gunner, who is the owner-operator of Will Sports, and you may be asking the same question I am. What is Will Sports, and how did Will Sports come about being?
Well, Will Sports is a bicycle repair, sales, and accessory parts. We also sell skateboards and got into disc golf. People like to play disc golf. And I had to start riding a bicycle years ago because my knees were totally done and needed knee replacements, and they said I was too young. So I had to get a bicycle to start riding to have some exercise. And then anytime I needed parts or accessories, I always had to go to Johnson City or the online. So I said, well, there's a need in town, and so it come to birth in October 2008.
Cool. So you've been like 16 years.
Yeah.
Like at 2024 minus 16 years.
Yep.
Did you ever think you'd ever get this far?
Actually, no, but I hope and I always prayed that it got this further or fought further, but the Lord has blessed us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah. So you answered my next question. So you started in 2008.
Yep.
And been going ever since. So
Yep.
what hours of operation are we in?
During peaks, during spring and summer, we're open 10 to 6 on Mondays and Fridays, 10 to 5 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and on Saturdays, 10 to 1.
Okay. So you have a lot of people coming in and wanting to buy bicycles
Yeah.
and parts and all those type of things.
Yeah. Well, the bicycles have evolved now to e-bikes. The e-bikes is the biggest seller that we got going now.
Okay, I saw an e-bike over there, and he said the big one do 28 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I don't want to ride a bicycle at 28
No,
miles
you
an
can
hour.
lose a lot of skin at 28 miles an hour.
So you said, elaborate a little bit more. What do you specialize in doing? You sell bicycles, you repair bicycles,
Yeah.
what all you do?
Well, we really specialize in repair because we've got just about a 500 square foot just dedicated to repair because people come in and we have to order parts and stuff. And then I've got another 2,000 square feet of storage if it's going to take a lot of time
Right.
to get parts in to store bicycles down the way we can keep an open floor. But we try to get bikes repaired in at least a 48-hour time frame.
Right. Yeah.
Unless, we have to, especially on e-bikes, we have to order parts directly from the company, so sometimes that slows stuff down.
Not your fault, you just got to wait on the
Right,
parts.
yeah.
I met your repairman back there. He seemed like he knew what he's talking about. Of course, I didn't know what he's talking about, so it was
Right.
taking us to fool me or whatever. So you said our business hours. Go over those business hours for us one more time.
On Monday through the peak season, we're starting in spring to like when we go into the late fall season, we're open 10 to 6 on Mondays and Fridays, 10 to 5 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and on Saturdays 10 to 1. But we also can make appointment times earlier or later if need be.
Very good. So this is a locally owned, family owned business,
Right.
correct? Tell us what you enjoy the most about having a locally owned, family operated owned business.
Well, that's sort of a hard one, but family owned business. I grew up on a family farm, so family, basically all we had. We always worked with family. May have been distant family or friends of a distant family, but we were always close and worked on a farm. You know, and with a family, business just goes hand in hand.
Right.
You're always together. You're always doing stuff, and then you can always fuss at them, and you don't have to worry about them not showing up.
Or late.
Yeah, or late. You know, you can always fire them, but they'll still show up tomorrow.
Yeah. So, do you have what would you call a regular clientele that come in here all the time?
Yeah, I've got a pretty regular clientele. I've got a lot of guys that ride bikes on a continuous basis. There is some guys that are retired now, and they do go do some bike packing trips. You know, and that's another growing segment of cycling is bike packing. You throw a duffel bag, camp stove, and everything on your bike and travel for days.
For days, but you got to supply your own power.
Well, yes, you got it right.
Yeah. So, did it help your knees?
Yes. Cycling is great on your knees because it's low impact, and that rotation, usually in therapy, that's one of the first things they ever put you on is a cycle.
That's true.
You know, and the great thing about cycling is you can go out there and ride 3 or 4 hours, and you're exercising your body. It can be high intensity, low intensity, whatever you want to, but your brain does not think you're cycling. You're having fun, and you can ride for 3 to 4 hours.
Very good.
And never realize it.
I like it. That's good stuff. Hey, Wheel Sports, 422 East Bernard Avenue, Suite number 2. Chris Gunner. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
It was fun, and like I said, it's episode number 22. It's hard to believe we've been doing this basically almost, it'll be 2 years next month, minus one video, which a lot of things happened that time. So, hey, come down and visit these people. They're local. They if you're into bicycling, disc golf, skateboarding, come visit the people here at Wheel Sports. Chris Gunner. Stay local. Buy from them.
And you'll have a really good time.
Oh, and that was terrible. Do not ever say anything about my puns anymore. So we can wheel right back to you now.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll be back with you next week.
Not now.